Welcome to day 5 of my 14-day modeling challenge to bring you a 3D printed board game. And unfortunately, on day 5, I didn't actually do much 3D modeling. I did a little bit messing with the new mini that I had already created, changing the pose and reprinting it, but that was about it. The rest of the day was busy. I mean, sometimes being a dad takes priority. However, I also spent some time brainstorming some alternative names for this game because, like I said, Rivals has already kind of been done, even though it's a great word and it really describes the gameplay that's going on here and the story beats that are going on here. But I think maybe I should come up with some alternatives, and I would love to hear if you have any alternatives, because what I've come up with so far is PrinterQuest Rivals or PrinterQuest Versus, practically the same thing. Maybe PrinterQuest Head to Head, again, same thing and longer. Maybe PrinterQuest Wizards or Wizards Battle or something like that. If you have any better ideas, let me know in the comments or jump on my Discord and let me know. Now, as for the rules for the game, I managed to get them out of my head, but there were a lot of edge cases, a lot of problems that I started thinking about. For instance, one problem that happens a lot in games, especially in a war game where two players have armies like this game is if you manage to take out one piece from your opponent, you have a huge advantage that you can then press. It's called snowballing, and I want to try to avoid snowballing. But how? Another thing that I'm changing, if you know how PrinterQuest is played, and if you don't, the video linked on this one will be an old play session that we have. The movement and attacking is practically the same, but to discourage players from just taking one character and moving them and moving them and moving them, characters after their move will get fatigued, and those fatigue points will die off over time. Or you could say, okay, I'm going to burn my action points to get rid of that fatigue, but now you're at a disadvantage. I mean, that's how fatigue works. Now, another mechanic that I'm playing with is changing the map so that certain spots on the map have capture points that if you're sitting on, you get a victory point, and if you gather enough victory points, you win. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm thinking about, and really they're only going to be answered by play testing, so I got to get a prototype out and I got to start testing things to see if I have a actually fun game here. But if you want to join in the discussion, again, jump on my Discord and let me know what you think about how to make this work. But in the meanwhile, join me tomorrow for day 6, where I promise I'll have some 3D modeling for you to show off.